Hi everyone. So today we're looking at splits. I think that's quite a common goal for a lot of people to be able to do the splits. So we'll be doing a class on that one. I will have some blocks with me. So if you don't have blocks, don't worry. You can use a cushion or you can use a pile of books. That's also fine. And you don't have to use the blocks as well. Just letting you know so you can get all set up. So we're going to start on all fours. So palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's start with a little bit of a warm up. So we're going to inhale, come into cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale and round. And last one. Inhale, arch. Exhale and round. Good. And back to neutral spine. So we're going to release the left knee off the mat, coming into some hip rotations one way. Make nice big juicy circles. And the other way. Nice. And release. Moving on to the right side, right knee off the mat. Big circles one way. And the other way. Good. And release. Awesome. So we're going to come to a downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. And then you can try to extend the heels down to the mat if that's possible. If not, I would bend the knees a little bit more and send the hips up even more. So you can just walk the dog, so you can just pedal the feet out, bend one knee, then the other. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Good, and back to stillness. Come up to the tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward. We're going to slowly walk it forward so the palms are framing the feet. And then we're going to inhale, find some length. So flat back, look forward. Exhale and fold. Relax the head. Relax the neck. You can soften the knees a little bit more. So we'll do that one 3 more times. So we're going to inhale, almost like we're arching the upper back, tilting the hip bones back. Gaze forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze forward, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release. Good. And then we're going to bend the one knee. So we're going to bend the left knee. Right palm will be down, and then we're just going to twist towards the left side. Left palm down, still bending at the left knee, and then we're going to twist on the other side. So right arm comes up. And back to center, bending the right knee. We're going to twist towards the right. And center, twisting towards the left. And center, and you can just soften the knees a bit more if you want. You can hold on to opposite elbows. You can even sway from side to side. When you're ready, release the palms down. We're going to bend the knees, press down on the heels of the feet, and then slowly roll all the way up with the head coming up last. Shoulders back. Nice. So we're going to get a little bit more warmed up. So we're going to do a couple of vinyasas. So inhale, gaze between your palms, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Then the left, plank. Inhale here. Or knee plank. Exhale, halfway chaturanga, or all the way. Inhale to your back bend of choice. Exhale all the way down. Tuck the toes under. We're going to press back to child's pose. And then from here, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Good. Come up to the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward. We're going to slowly walk it forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Gaze between the palms above the head. Exhale, hands in prayer. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, gaze between the palms above the head. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, release. Step the right foot, then the left foot back. Inhale to your plank or knee plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Soften the knees. I'm going to walk the palms to the feet now. So we're at the back of the mat. So if you need, bend at the knees a little bit more. What we'll do is, with the 2 peace fingers, we're going to wrap around the big toes. We're going to inhale, find some length, look forward. Exhale, elbows will come out, hips will come up, head will come down. So in an ideal world, you would have contact with your stomach and your thighs there. So I would suggest that you bend the knees slightly to get that contact, and then also tilt the sit bones up a little bit more. Relax the neck, give it a little shake. Keep taking the weight forward towards the toes. Shoulders away from ears. Keep lifting with the hips. Deep breaths. Last breath. Good. Slowly release the peace fingers from around the thumbs. Gaze forward. And now this time, I'm going to face you. We're going to bring the heels in together, toes apart. So we're here. So if this is enough, you can stay here. But what we'll do is we're going to inhale here, exhale. You still want to always have contact between the heels. We're going to squeeze the inner thighs together. Head will be down. Inhale back up. So then it does work the inner thighs. You feel it after a couple of reps. And that really helps as well with getting a little bit stronger around the area there for splits. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the thighs in. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze in. That's 2. We're gonna go for 10. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 to go. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. And you can just relax everything down. Give everything a little bit of a wiggle if you want. You can bend the knees. Good. So then when you're ready, we're going to walk the palms forward. So we're in downward facing dog again. So set yourself up. Take a moment here. And then come out to the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward. We're going to jump to a squat. So you want your feet to be on the outside of your palms. So when you're ready, a little bit of a jump there. And you can squat down. So you can have the toes a little bit facing outwards. Palms together in prayer. Press out towards the knees. Deep breaths. Now, if this is quite difficult to hold, sometimes it's quite helpful to actually have blocks underneath, and then you can still work on opening the hips while in this pose. Last breath. Good, palms down. And now we're going to send the left foot back. Right toes will be facing forward. Now we're just going to rock it forward and back. Forward and back. Then when you're ready, we're going to hold here. So coming into lizard. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to bend the left knee down to the mat, go for it. And then from here, I would work on thinking again about arching the upper back. So we're not completely rounding everything in. You're nice and open. If you want a little bit more, you can either have blocks again to give you that sort of height, or you can come down onto the mat with the forearms. Good. And then coming back up. Here, I'm going to put my palms down. This time, right toes will be in an angle out. And then I'm just going to press onto the knee just to get a little bit more opening there. Now, if that doesn't feel very good, I would stay with toes facing forward and the knee being forward. Deep breaths. So for 5, what we'll do is we're going to point the back toes. We're going to see if we can bring them in and put them back down. So when you're ready, point the toes, squeeze the left heel into the butt for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then bring it up again, and this time circle the right arm around, grab hold of the left foot, inhale here, exhale, try to bring it closer in, inhale back out, exhale closer in, inhale, exhale closer in, and release. Nice work. So we're going to step the left foot on the outside of the left palm, coming into that squat again. So you should be feeling the difference in the hips now. So we're going to even things out. When you're ready, palms down again. Right foot is going to shoot back. Toes will come to face forward, and then we're just going to rock it forward and back again. Forward and back. When you're ready, right knee down, and you can stay upright or in blocks or books, or if it's accessible for you, coming down to forearms. Deep breaths. Trying to have smiley collarbones again. Slowly coming onto the palms, and then toes will face outwards, and I'm going to press into that knee if that feels good. Good, and then we're going to point the right toes back. We're going to curl the heel in. So for 5. So when you're ready, squeeze everything in for 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Good. And then bringing the heel back, we're going to circle the left arm around, grab hold of the foot. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the heel in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And exhale in. And release. Release everything in. And now from here we're going to tuck the back toes under. Bring the left foot to meet the right. We're going to come to a plank. Inhale here. Or knee plank. Exhale halfway or all the way. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Notice if your hips feel any different to when we started the class. Notice if maybe you feel more free, more calm. Inhale the right leg high and up. Exhale, bring it in between the palms. Left knee down, coming into a low lunge. So for this one, I will untuck the back toes, but if you want to keep them for balance, go for it. If your knees are sensitive, either speed bump the mat, or you can have a cushion as well. So from here, square off your hips forward. I don't want you to go too low just yet. So what I'd like for us to work on is tuck the tailbone under. And then not only are you going to feel the lower abs there, you're going to feel much more stretch on the quad and the hip flexors on the left side. And then from here, lift the arms up and we're going to hold. Deep breaths. Shoulders away from ears. Good. And now as we swing the arms back, we're also going to try and extend the right leg as straight as possible. Forward folding here. If balance is not great, by the way, you can put your palms by your sides. Inhale and bend. Exhale, extend. Making a dynamic. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Give me 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And we're going to hold it here. Palms or fingertips will come down. And then I want you to flex and point the foot down. You can also soften the knee if you need. Good. And now we're just going to come to a couple of ankle rolls one way. And the other way. Good. And we bend the front knee. We're going to come to the other side. So tuck the back toes under, runner's lunge. Press back to your plank or knee plank. Inhale. Exhale halfway or all the way. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg high and up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward in between the palms. Right knee comes down to the mat. Untuck the toes if possible. And then inhale, come all the way up. So again, tucking the tailbone under a little bit. Square off the hips. Inhale, arms up. Good, inhale here. Exhale, arms come with us as we extend the right knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 3 more times, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale here. And we're going to hold. So again, flat back here. If you need, you can bend the knee a little bit more. And now flex and point. Flex the foot and point. Good. A couple of ankle rolls one way. And the other way. And then rebend on the front knee. Palms will come down, meeting at plank or knee plank. Inhale. Exhale, either knees down and all the way or halfway. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. So widen the feet about match width distance. Toes will come a little bit in, and then we're going to walk it back with the palms to come into a wide angle forward fold. So inhale, find some length. Exhale and fold. So same thing again, you want the weight to come forward towards the toes. Elbows this time will come in, lifting the hips up. Relax the neck, deep breaths. Good, and release, gaze forward. So now we're going to widen the stance even more, but this time the toes will come out. We're going to side lunge on the one side, so palms can stay down, or you can be up here. And walk it to the other side. Good, and then let's make that a little bit dynamic. Right and left. Right and left. So if you have to be a little bit up here, by the way, that's absolutely fine. And let's do that one more time. Right and left. Nice, and back to center. Okay, so we're going to walk the palms forward, walk the feet back, plank. Inhale, exhale, halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale the right leg high and up. Exhale and bring that one in between the palms. So coming into pyramid pose. So we're going to do the extended one now. So we're going to try and straighten the front leg as much as possible as we fold here. So left toes will be on the mat, heel will be off. That leg is also straight and also super strong. We want to square the hips off towards the front of the room. So you might want to take that right hip a little bit back. That should feel a little bit more intense as well. And then we're going to fold here. Now, if you want a flat back and there's a bit too much on the hamstrings, I would soften the front knee a little bit. Or if you have blocks, you can have blocks here. And you can be up here. So wherever you are, you can relax your head. Deep breaths. Good. Slowly bend a little bit towards the knee. We're going to lean forward, so you can walk your palms a little bit forward. Lift the left foot off the mat. And now we're going to tap the left toes down and then extend them up. So we're going to do that for 10. So tap. That's 1. Tap. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and hold it up. We're going to come to splits here, standing splits. So we're going to grab hold of the right ankle with the right palm, and then we're going to try and bring everything closer in and lift the leg as much as possible. Deep breaths. So just do whatever you can. It's hard with gravity as well. Good. The left foot to meet the right and soften everything down. Good. And now we're going to come through vinyasa. So inhale everything up, gaze between the palms. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, gaze between the palms. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and down. Right foot, then left, meet in the plank or knee plank. Inhale. Exhale, halfway all the way. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, then from here moving on to the other side. Left leg high and up, inhale. Exhale, bring that foot in between the palms. Good, so coming into extended pyramid. So we're going to straighten the leg as much as possible. Take the left hip back and then imagine that you're pressing into the mat with the right heel. So if you again need to soften the knee, or if you need more height or blocks, go for it. And then inhale, find some length. Exhale and fold here, and we're going to hold for a bit. Good, gaze forward, walk the palms a little bit further. We're going to start bending it towards the knee, lift the right foot off the mat, and now we're going to tap right toes and extend the leg up. So this is going to be 1, 2, going for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10, and hold it up. Left palm is going to grip hold of the left ankle, and then from here we're going to start bringing the head down, lifting the right leg as much as possible. Standing splits. Deep breaths. Keep lifting with the right foot. Good, right foot next to left. Inhale, find some length, gaze forward. Exhale all the way. Nice. So then from here, we're just going to come to all fours. So bend the right knee down and the left. That's possible. And you can take a child's pose if you want. Just grab a breather. Good. So I'm going to show you how to use the blocks if you have some. If not, cushions, books, they would all work. So for now, I'm just going to keep them on their highest setting on the sides. And then we're going to start off, I'll start off with the left leg if you want, just so you'll be able to see. So I'll come to a low lunge. So set yourself up. And then from here, we're going to do what we're doing before, but with blocks. So inhale, this time we're going to sink. Exhale, we're going to press on the blocks and extend and fold. Inhale, sink. Exhale, extend. Give me last one. Nice. So we're going to start walking the left foot forward as much as possible. And then once we can't do it anymore, I'm going to use my blocks as well. Then I'm going to tuck the back toes under, start to take that knee further back. Now, if you're on the floor, you don't need the blocks. And then what you would do is you would flex the front foot and then try to square off the hips. So it's a bit easier if you tuck the back toes under to then help you with that. If you're not quite there yet, let's say you're here, I would try to keep that front leg straight, and then I can either hold here and work on it, or I can put the blocks where the sit bone is and then work on squaring the hips off towards the front. And you can even just extend the toes down. So then I can work here. So it's your choice, wherever you are, we're just going to hold here. I'm going to give you some time anyways to play around with blocks, positions of blocks and things. Good, and once you've had enough, you can release and come back to all fours. If you want, you can also take a child's pose very quickly. Good, coming on to all fours. Grab your blocks or books, or no blocks, up to you. And then right leg will come forward. So low lunge, set yourself up. And then from here, inhale and bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Great work. Okay, so same thing again. Try to walk that front foot as far forward as you can. And then try to lift the left knee off the mat. See if you can hit the floor. Flex the front foot. Try to square the hips off towards the front, so you can always tuck the back toes under for that. So this is my bad side and I'm quite stiff today. So I'm going to use my blocks to help me come up. And then from here, I can place my blocks or a cushion or books underneath that sit bone. Flex the front foot. Let me position myself a little bit more. Flex the front foot, squaring the hips off here. Deep breaths. Good, and you can stay to work on things for a little bit longer, but I'm just going to release. And I'll come to another child's pose for a moment. So what happens with the splits, it's, you do need the opening of the hip. You need the opening of the hip flexors as well, quads, obviously hamstrings, but you do want strong hamstrings as well. So that's why we did a couple of exercises. The other thing is squaring off the hips. And imagine that you're squeezing the inner thighs together as well. And that can really help you. So you can work on those sort of drills and see how you get on. If you don't have blocks, like I said a couple of times, I know I'm boring you, but feel free to have books or a cushion to put underneath. You can also stay on fingertips as well. So we're just going to soften everything. So I'm going to extend my legs forward. Good. And then from here, I'm going to inhale, find some length. Exhale, slowly walk the fingertips forward, flat back. You can also soften the knees if you want. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, slowly walk it forward. Last time, inhale all the way. Exhale, walk it forward. And we're just going to pause here. So flex the feet towards you. Shoulders back and away. Make the connection with the stomach and the thighs. So if you want, you can bend the knees a little bit. Good, and you can relax. So those stretches are really helping you for your splits. So I'll show you a couple more. So I'm also going to have the blocks as well, just in case. So another one that you can also practice would be triangle pose, well, side angle. So from a sort of warrior 2 stance, I'm going to bend the one knee in. I can have my block if I want on the inside. And then from here, I want to bring that arm around and I'm twisting the chest upwards. So then the hips are splaying towards the side. So you should be feeling it on that hip. So that's another one that you can use. So you can also be here or in books. And you can straighten and bend. Straighten and bend here. If you want another strengthening exercise for your hamstrings, would be if you have your one foot on that block, or it can be on the floor as well. And then from here, we're going to come to a warrior 3 as slow as you can, with that leg straight if possible, a soft bend in the knee. Warrior 3. And bring it up. Warrior 3. And bring it up. So it works, that balancing hamstring. So that's another way. Another way from kneeling would also be if I have some height and I'm here on my half splits, would be to try and lift the leg up like so. So there are many different tools so you can use. So I hope that some of these from today really help you with your journey. Let me know in the comments below as well if something like that helped you. If you have any questions, let me know, or DM me on my Instagram. So that's at Ismini. So just feel free to message me and I will help you as much as I can. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day or night if it's nighttime when you're doing this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.